All right, hello and welcome to Master of Magic Playthrough Part 13. In the previous episode, I got my paladins up and running. You love to see it. I actually overwrote my other game, so it's gone now. I'm a fool. I forgot to go in and save it in a new save, so it overwrote it when I saved and quit. Oops. I guess I'll guess I'll not get to experience a competitive starting point for another effort or so. This game is so far from over, honestly. I think there's probably still another couple hundred turns. I'm nowhere close to getting the Spell of Mastery, obviously. I'm nowhere close to seeing most of the world, even. This one's gonna take a while, but after this one's over, I'll probably do a run as another race and a different kind of magic. I'll probably not do Warlord as well. I think Warlord is still an absolutely amazing perk, still very much worth its 2 slots. But I feel like it's kind of cheap. I feel like it's actually underpriced, not undervalued. Probably, this isn't right. I seem to have loaded the wrong thing. Well, that's true. That's the right one. Sorry about that. I guess I'll have to mumble some more things here for a while. It's nice that it shows you the turn so you can actually tell which one is the one you want to use. It's a nice quality of life feature there. Of course, if you don't look at it like I didn't, you'll still mess up. But you don't have to be like me. After this painful loading time, it kind of hurts though. You know, this obviously not nearly as bad as the load to start the game, which I should just I should put that on a video sometime. That'll eat up the first 15 minutes. And I believe that's the kind of content that people are here for. I love these wolf hands, by the way, or fox hands, excuse me. I know what a fox and a wolf are. I can tell the difference. But I can't tell between a goat and like some sort of weird bull thing. I'm not really sure what that is, honestly. Anyway, I'm about to learn Summon Champion. Am I going to cast Summon Champion? I don't know. It's expensive. I have a lot of mana, though. You got to find some use for it, right? And summoning champions is often a pretty reasonable thing to do. It'll take me forever to cast the spell. Gunther the Barbarian. I was hoping I'd get more officers. This guy stinks, by the way. Throne 3 is not bad, and he gets stronger. Might's not bad. I don't really have any items for him, though. And if I hire him, he's just going to get Taki'd, I think. That being said, his upkeep's 2 per turn. Nah, get out of here. I'm going to need that money for more paladins and maybe magicians. I also haven't built my magician tower just yet, which is probably something I need to get on. And this town is going to switch to producing money for me, I think. Yep, that's what I put on automatically. So that's like a 20-something boost. Was it 30-something before? I think so. So let's leave it at that. That's fine. Okay. And this one's still producing paladins. I'm the last paladin I produced for now. Let's get the Wizards Guild. I should build city walls at some point, but I feel like this town's so well insulated, and it's just a pure cost to me right now. I don't really need the site because there's other towns surrounding it, so I don't think I need it anytime soon. Here, one more. Let's X that off. I'm gonna need to build like a killer stack here, which means getting those magicians out. Magician towers are going to take a long time, even though I'm very good at. Now, one thing I did notice, you can change your production from here. It's kind of awesome. 10 turns. So yeah, you don't necessarily have to go in if you already have a bunch of things queued, which is really nice. Obviously, when you unlock a new building, you can't queue it. So there's that one thing that doesn't really work for you. But all right. Magician's tower. I'm going to find out if look how far I can travel thanks to my amazing system of roads that one engineer group has built. I don't know. It's nature. I'm gonna try to cast flight just to make this a little bit easier. Probably don't need to. I don't think the Gorgons can take down a single unit of my paladins, but we'll see. It's not outside the realm of possibility. I could psionic blast them also, but I throw away to the future. Not gonna backpedal this time. Fair enough. Gorgons are strong. They're not quite as strong as my paladins, but they're strong. Let's see if I cast spell, see if it fizzles. Flight? Where's flight? Give me flight. Vertigo. Flight. Cost 21. That's not so bad. We'll put it on the healthiest unit. It looks like it succeeded to me. So I don't really know what the nature aspect does. Let's confirm that, though. They are indeed flying, so... Okay. They can move 3, right? Right? Yeah. So I'll put them 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll put it right there. And these guys are going to do all the work, I think. It's just going to be the general plan. It looks like they can still move 4 even with the flight on them. Is that true? Yeah, that's nice. Okay. I was wrong about that, as I'm often wrong about many things. They're making the noise, but it's not bothering me. Trust me. Okay, let's see how well this goes. I suspect I'll take some damage here. A lot of damage, actually. I mean, I lost exactly 1 unit, but that's pretty good. Okay, so Gorgon's not bad. And I didn't kill him. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to send these guys to go fight the sprites. These guys are going to have to chill for a bit. They'll beat the Gorgons, but Gorgons are strong. So if you saw Gorgons in a node where they're more powerful, they'd be real bad news, but right now they're just mildly bad news. I could cast Flight on this guy as well and just finish him, which just for safety's sake I'm going to do. It's probably a waste of mana, but I got mana. It's cool. Last thing I'll be casting, I'll use up all my power, of course. And this doesn't look like it fizzled. I gotta confirm again. Or can I see it anywhere on the bottom part? Yeah, you can see it. The icon is tiny though. It's probably fine if you're on a monitor. I'm on a TV, so it's pretty hard to see. Whoa, that didn't finish him? What a bunch of fucks. Huh. Okay, so 2 units of Gorgons would be a not problem, but I'd be at my limits if I don't want to lose a unit, which I very much do not. Yeah, pretty good. All right, well. These guys will run out of their ammo soon, so this will be fine. I'm gonna have to rest up my units after this fight, unfortunately. That's when it'll be nice to have Serena the healer back. She does the thing. On the world map, she heals. Her name is accurate and good. I guess I probably should have moved these ones forward too. Like actually, these ones would probably do better. They have first strike, but it doesn't work on flying enemies when you're not flying. I don't believe. Yes, come to me. It'll be fine. I may take 1 or 2 damage, but not that time. Nor that time. Alright, no. Oh, and my fame did increase by 1. You love to see it. There's lots of learning spells through fighting is huge. Now that looked like a node to me, but I don't really understand. Can I switch planes here? Yes, I can. Okay, so that's what I expected. And there's a town right here. It is a troll town, and I'm going to need to take care of it quickly, just because I don't want things coming through this gate. And this is the first time I've looked at the Myrran plane. It looks pretty sick. It was very purple in the original. It's more orangey here, but it still looks cool. What is this? No, it's what grasslands look like sometimes. All right. Trolls could give me some problems. They shouldn't be able to beat me unless they have really high numbers, but they should be able to hurt me. Let's get you some additional help. So we'll put them on the road network, I guess. None of the road networks directly touching anything, huh? So that's fine. I will send... I can still disembark, can't I? Unbelievable. Okay, so I don't really... The spearmen are going into retirement, by the way. They're Dunskies. We'll put them in the capital. They can still... They still have 3 movement? No, that's... Yeah, okay. Whatever, man. Okay, so disembarking is now super easy. No, my road network not quite good enough. But anyway, that's fine. And I will just... You can just chill here for a bit until I've got more settlers, which I don't believe I even have in production, do I? No. And these guys just need to they saw the extra turns. They're going to bide their time. There's probably a bunch of fights here that might be difficult to win. That's how the Myrran plane generally is. But obviously the regular plane is a lot scarier than it used to be. So has the Myrran plane gotten even worse? Oh, maybe. But Summon Champion learned. I'll see how much that costs to cast, and hey, no notifications. That's a kind of a bummer. I feel sad when there's no notifications. Yeah, you can just do pick research. Banish is a good spell. Attempt to dispel any summoned creature. It's good. Create artifact. I don't have. Mindstorm's also good. Target loses 5 strength. Maybe Mindstorm first. Actually, Banish is cheaper. I'm gonna do Mindstorm. Mindstorm more flexible. Oh, there's some notifications. Thanks. Bank is constructed, so the money keeps going up. Banks are good. Mechanicians Guild will take a long time to build, but we'll make the rest of it faster, so we'll do that. These guys are working on the barracks next. That 3 turns seems like a lot, not gonna lie. But that's how it's gonna be. You don't have any flexibility here. And you can guard there for a bit, so I don't have to deal with you. You're just gonna chill this turn. And we'll get Serena here with you. And some slingers, and Zaldron. Zaldron's obviously a disappointment. He's not really developing. He doesn't have a wand or a staff, though, and that's not his fault. And that should get them back up to full health next turn. The only problem, so the slingers are a bit of a liability because they'll slow my movement down, but that's just life. There's not a lot of, other than rangers, I can't think of a single fast-moving, non-summoned ranged unit. It's just not much of a thing. I built more paladins. I thought I had set that to build the wizard tower, but I apparently didn't. They are not completely healed, but I want to see what's over here. See what the trolls have for me. Just a bunch of spearmen, huh? I don't think that's going to be very competitive. So I'm going to go to Troll Town. Trolls are interested. They have regeneration. That's their main, like, we're Myrran and good bonus. And it's an okay bonus. It's not a tremendous bonus. Okay, I want to build a bank. What's preventing me from building a bank? Do I need a shipwrights guild? No. I need a university. We're reaching the limit of what this town can do. It's only got 8 citizens and can grow up to 13,000. It's going to take the rest of our lives. It's getting plus 68 with housing. It's not going to happen. So I think I want to build city walls. They're expensive, but since this is on the coast, I want to be able to see around it. So we'll increase our viewing radius a bit here. This is not ideal. This town's just... I would not have built a town there on my own. It's just not valuable. All right. They have built their university, so elven banking is happening. Are elven magicians better than human ones? I can't remember. The dark elven magicians are. They have Doom Bolt, which is a pretty sweet spell, as compared to Fireball that my other magicians have, which is it's not that good. Fireball is kind of weak, at least at the strength they cast it at. All right, so now they're working on the Wizards Guild, 10 turns. I'm not going to buy it for 4,000. I can afford it. Economic situation continues to be excellent. Now I've got one town doing trade goods, I suppose, and you guys can just go live there. An ultra elite spearman is not nothing. It's not the most amazing thing in the world, but it can do stuff. Oh, what's this? A heretic comes to Ragedorf and attacks your sacred buildings. Well, we got to spend my way out of this. 200 mana. Yeah. I don't want them destroying my religious buildings, so we're gonna spend the mana. Ouch. And decreased unrest. I've got a little something out of it, I suppose. Population gain. Oh, I didn't even realize this town had room for more population. We'll see. I haven't looked at the population caps of my towns much because generally, other than an outpost, okay, generally like you don't have that much control over it, right? You can put things on housing, but it's good. Oh, it actually put them above their max. That's kind of sweet. Can't argue with that. That's really nice. Got an extra unit they can't even support. Great. Guess it'll never go away unless I imagine if somebody attacks my town successfully and kills some people, something could happen there. But that doesn't seem like the most likely scenario. Road building continues. All right, and I believe we're attacking. Just double check. 7 spearmen. They have regeneration, which is annoying, but I got paladins who will just massacre you. Yeah, they're not liking their chances much. And neither am I. I don't think the troll spearmen can stop me. I'll probably have to rush build their city just so that I have things like shrines. I'll probably buy a shrine as soon as I can. I'll probably buy my way to a shrine as soon as I can. I got money, and that's probably a good use of it. Trolls are generally not too happy to be ruled over by others, if I remember correctly. Okay, so they can move 2, so I can move all the way up here and start just rampaging through them. Chances are fairly good that I will be able to take down a full unit in one attack. It's not guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination, but soften them up a bit. That guy might come back, except I'm going to keep hitting him. I thought that might go better, but it's fine. And you know Zaldron's going to let us all down. 50% seems like really good to hit. I mean, their defense is only 3. It's not good, but Zaldron's just not good. You need to stack. And intern. Kitty cat? So I'll soften them all up with some ranged attacks before letting the paladins do their work. So the weakness of the trolls, they have a little higher attack than average as well. I think normal troll spearmen of this experience level would probably be at a 3, they're at a 4. But they only have 4 units, so like their overall attack is not like at a 5, which is pretty good, but I don't think it's going to matter. Didn't get a figure. Serena's been overachieving. Can't really blame her. Move a little bit. Is that closer? I mean, that is. And if I got that, makes me have full confidence that they're dead, which I don't have. I'll just get maybe a little closer. 50% left. Swingers. You could do better. This guy in the end might have to do double duty. We'll see. Yeah, that looks about right. So they just don't have that many hit points. They got 5 per. I mean, they have 5 per figure, which is a lot. And they may in general have more hit points than in normal. It's like normal units have like 1 hit point per figure. Didn't get him, man. I got hurt. It's no big deal, but that was 1. Obviously, it's not a big deal. But here. I can still attack this one, but I see no particular pressing need to do so. They're going to attack, and they got bodied there. That was a rough one. I lost 1 hit point. Yeah, spearmen are not, they're not the unit you want to have going for you when you're fighting against true killer units like paladins, no matter how good your spearmen happen to be. They're a little better, fellas. Didn't quite get 2 figures, but 7 damage. Not even close. So what I'm gonna do, I need to have some extra space here, so this guy will be walking around to fight these guys. Didn't quite take down a unit. That's classic Zaldron stuff. And you can finish him off. Took a little tiny bit of damage, but that's about as expected. And that should be in the, and Serena will be able to heal that up between turns. And fame increases by 1. I was hoping for 2. I think that is 2 net, but I'm not sure. They only have 2 buildings. These independents, they don't understand urban infrastructure. I'll tell you that much. I'll certainly keep it. Okay. I don't really want to be fucking around on the Myrran play all that much. I still got a bunch of stuff to clear out in the other one, but I'm not going to leave this town in clear range of the Wizard Tower. The other thing about Wizard Tower is I saw them in the other game. It says held by Goathead. You can't read it very easily because it's in yellow. I think they should probably reconsider that from a usability perspective. I don't really know what it means to be held by in the context of a tower. That wasn't a thing in the original. Hey, these guys are they ultra elites now? Oh, they're just gonna be amazing. As ultra elites, they're gonna be ridiculous. Because they're just as good as I remember, which is awesome. Defense is pretty good. Melee is 60%. It's nice. It's nice. Okay, so they are all ultra elites now. We got to set their production. They are at 0% unrest. I got 6 units in here, so that doesn't really mean much. I will build a spearman first. I think 4 turns. Gonna buy it is what I mean by that. 108 is fine. Because I don't know what's gonna happen to the unrest when I leave this town. It's probably not gonna be great. We'll pay close attention to that town. We need to queue things. They can still leave. I guess I can find out this turn. I'm gonna find out this turn actually. 30%. Yeah, that seems right. So every one of my units was suppressing 5%. It's bad. I knew I was gonna need that shrine sooner rather than later. But they don't have a builder's hall. Just absolutely brutal urban planning by the trolls. Production's non-existent. we can do better. So we can get some effect. Not to imagine you buy things like that, but we're gonna go up to there and see what's. I just want to see what these places look like in terms of how good the enemies are. Because my guess is pretty good. The barbarians are. You got your. So now they're down to 25%. It's still not good. That doesn't reduce the unrest. We're gonna keep buying spearmen, I suppose. It would take 5 turns. Yep, we're gonna spend the money. I forgot to look at the summon champions. So I'll take a look at that this turn, like now, so I don't forget. Don't see it. Oh, was that it? Nope, there it is. 750. It's a lot. 15 turns, also a lot. But I think my mana growth is going to be strong with these paladins. I'm going to be able to take down a bunch of nodes. We're going to cast it. If I take a node, of course I'll be sad because I won't be able to summon a magic spirit, but, you know. Okay, these guys have built their barracks. Longbowmen are now available. They take 8 fucking turns, though. Economically, we're not quite... Oh, this town sucks, doesn't it? 6 turns to do... I mean, what's our population? It's 8? And that's the best we can do? Sawmill will help a lot. It's going to take some time. Sawmill's going to help a lot. It'll take less time. Our Forester's Guild. I can't do 19 turns. We already have a sawmill, huh? Do we ever have a sawmill? Is that true? Did I just make that up? That's not the menu I wanted to see. How do I see the town? I've forgotten. How do I see that other view? It's not intuitive. I'll tell you that much. Where's that view? A bit of a failure by me. It's not this. It's a search icon. Well, oh, here it is. Jeez. They do have a sawmill, and that's still what my production is. Absolutely brutal. It's not good. You guys can guard. Somebody else is ultra elite, but it's a halfling spearman. Is that good? Not really. But hey, it's better than it was. Alright, let's see what's in here. I expect it to be absolutely terrible. It is not. It is a ghoul and 2 skeletons. You know what? I'm going to command it personally. The slingers will be ineffective against the skeletons. That's just life. They're made out of bones. But I think slingers should be fine. I mean, yeah, I get that. I mean, they're hard to hit. But arrows, I can see why they wouldn't work at all. I think the slingers should work better. You know, their rocks are pretty tiny. I mean, that's kind of presumptuous. But we got some ghouls to shoot at. It's fine. You guys can shoot at the skeletons. Zaldra on the stage. Sage is still just out here embarrassing himself. Not what you want, honestly. He's got that 50% to hit, but Serena just outperforms him. She's got more damage at 13 compared to his is 10 or 11 now. It's 11. Seems like that plus 10% to hit would do things. I don't feel like it does. I should have stepped forward. My bad. Still, some real good work from the slingers. And yeah, you can move up. I don't know if you're going to attack anything. Maybe. I mean, ghouls are probably going to get killed by the slingers because I don't see any reason why I should waste these projectiles. See ya! Popped them. And you can fire at these unmolested skeletons. That's not bad for you, Zaldron. I know you're not a real goat. I did 2 damage. Jesus Christ. Serena, just so much better. So much better. I don't really understand the math behind that, but it's consistent. And with first strike, these guys have basically 0 chance of harming me. No fame from that one, fair enough. I did get Aura of Mastery. Nice. Yeah, that's just a huge difference in this game is how many spells they give you for conquering things. It's a lot. It did not used to be a lot. It used to be a little. Yeah, not be able to move there quickly, huh? Bummer. Are there any other towns up here? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to. That's more than 4. I'm gonna have to go up there too. No towns close to my my wizard tower, please. She is leveled up again, Serena the healer. Good for her. She is what? What's her level called? A champion. And her 2-hit is still 40% on her ranged attack. Hasn't gone up just yet, unfortunately. But it looks like she's at 15 range, and she gained 2. That's because of her. No, she didn't. Arcane power. Yeah, it's because of arcane power. And yeah, she's looking good. Serena the healer. I mean, even these basic units. Hey, look, we clawed back 1 production. So what we're gonna do is take the Builder's Hall and rush build it too. 240? No. How? 7 turns? I'll wait a few turns. Yeah, you guys are doing the guarding. And here in Hastingland, we built something. Was it a temple? Probably. 17 turns for Miners Guild is a long, long time. But it will make everything else faster. So, okay. That's going to be a long-term project. Let's take a look at our cities real fast. Make sure I'm not inappropriately housing. Also can look at the food production. Housing, still far away. Housing, but getting very close. So you could argue that I should go ahead and do it. Housing and, yep, high C should be doing some sort of production. First things first is build another spearman, and we'll do the smithy. This one's Doveberry's got a long way to go. Eastmud's doing its thing. Shieldbury also has a long time to go, so nothing doing there. Fair enough. Turn's over. I'm gonna go find another city in the Myrran plane and take it over. I'm hoping it's Dark Elves. Dark Elves just roll in with your paladins only and absorb their ranged magic attacks. In my experience, but it could be more. Could be more trolls. Could be dwarves. Dwarves would probably be. Would that be worst case? No, worst case scenario would probably be Draconians. They can fly, but I can cast flight too. So overall, there's no Myrran races that are gonna, whose independent cities are gonna cause me any actual problems. That's how I'd put it. Another bank's always welcome. Okay, going up here. I'm gonna have to cross this river someday, but not yet. And yeah, maybe I should. If I don't have any nomad towns. If any rangers ever come and ask for employment, I'll certainly hire them. I have no means of gaining them. I do have 1 nomad town, but they're not getting to rangers. That's really the truth of the matter. Okay, not too much doing here. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Here's it's like a dragon town, right? Yep, Draconians. They've got a bunch of spearmen. This will be fine. Well, they are terrible, by the way. This guy's got 1 damage. I mean, some of them are. Oh, this one's got 3. It's not going to be enough to matter. I can also hit them with my projectiles. So we'll have a dragon town. This is a large town as well, 15 people. They're not usually quite as persnickety as the trolls, so it should be okay. Will these towns ever be truly useful to me? Probably not. It's getting later in the game, and it takes a long time to build something. Honestly, they don't build buildings. And I mean, I guess that's kind of a game design choice. If you want to get a really good town that's actually developed, you need to fight another wizard, and it's going to be a lot harder to do because he's going to cast magic at you just like you're going to cast magic at him. This should be an easy one. I'm going to try not to cast flight. I wonder how much things cost here, actually. I haven't really checked. But I'm not going to take them all down with my range attacks. My range attacks just aren't that good. We all know this. Look at Zaldron. He thinks he's a front liner. He is not. Yeah, I'm going to have to cast flight. There's no 2 ways around it. Because I'm not very far away from my wizard tower, but I am on another plane. I could have him cast it too. I mean, Zaldron's abilities might be better used this way than worrying about his ranged attacks. His ranged attacks trash. Probably should have moved him before I did that, but we'll be fine. He can run away next turn. They can't get to me just yet. And let's see what it looks like when I try to... Oh, she can cast it too. But she's like moderately effective. But actually, I mean, okay, let's not do that. I'm gonna try not to cast it myself. Save some mana. How much would it cost if I cast Flight here? Things are tracking at 3x. Whew. So yeah, Flight would cost 63. Okay. So I feel like caster heroes are way, way more powerful than they were in the original. Just because the cost of casting at distance is pretty high these days. I've gone... Oh, they're not... Like, she has healing, so it's not quite the same. The layout is not quite the same. Could have moved her back as well, obviously. Did not do so. See how many of these guys we can take down. Not quite half of them, huh? Still a rough time for them. You're just going to stand here for now. And that's kind of my... I'll move you one space back. The flying ones are going to do all the work, is how this is going to work out for me. I'm not going to cast no because I don't want to spend 63 magic. I have it, but that's a lot of magic. I would say this is one of the biggest balance changes in the game by far. It's interesting. It's a choice. Ooh, that's not great. It's not great because slingers are probably gonna have to not fire this turn. You know, they could actually fight off these dragons just fine. They have fire breath, by the way, though, so it's not nothing. So yeah. I'm gonna try to get 2 attacks in here. I can easily kill them before they attack. I guess not using my range attack is not the end of the world. Feels like the end of the world. But if I can just, you know, maybe if Zaldron really gets popping here, I mean, actually I can use it because these guys are gonna die. If she doesn't do it, the slingers will. So they're fine. They need to back up a step. And not very impressive. All right. So for one Zaldron out of Chief's Arena, that's not far enough. This is far enough. Pretty easy day at the office here, I'd say. They attacked, and they got some damaging. Congratulations. My fame increases by 1, and my fame increases by 2! Let's fucking go. They built 1 building. What a bunch of assholes. 28. That number scares me. If I remember right, in the original, you got more mana for occupying a node in the Myrran plane. I think that's true. I'm not sure. Alright, so these guys aren't as upsettable as the trolls, but they're not going to be happy, so... Spearman 2 turns, I'll just buy it. I'm wasting all my money. Let's see how bad it is. Oh, it's just as bad. But they've got more people, so it's not really just as bad, but it's bad. It's like, the Spearman will have to be bought, we'll have to rush the shrine just like we do in the Troll Town. Sawmill built, you love to see it. Does this count as forest? How do I guess we're just going across this little passage here, and yeah, whatever, that's fine. Okay, whatever. Where was that now? They already have something queued. Shrine queued, which is fine. I'm not sure it's that big of a rush, but we'll do it. It's fine. I guess I'll do another turn or two, then I'll cut this video, but it's been a successful one. I guess what I'm seeing is that the Myrran plane is perhaps not as scary as it was in the original in terms of these locations. I could definitely use a scouting unit, just something that flies and has a little more vision, because that would be very nice for me. Here, they're down to 25. It's not good. It only takes 3 turns to build it. But we'll buy 1 more. Then we'll probably build 2 more, just because we should. Hyman Spearman, we talk about. I built you a new Spearman, fair enough. To keep that unrest under control. And you've built, what did you build? Did you build a bank? No, probably not. Okay, what am I going to do with you? This is still fantastic. They have Pegasi, which are a nice scouting unit, not so good for combat. They have a ranged attack, but it's terrible. I only have a Fighters Guild. The nice thing about this... Oh. Was this risk reward there in the original game? I'm really not sure. This has, I think it was. I think there was magical maintenance on a Wizards Guild. I think that's the same. That doesn't. I think that balances out kind of poorly. But the thing is, you get magicians. So, do I care about the Mechanicians Guild? I think I do. It also allows what? Oh, yeah, I forgot elves could build catapults. Has that always been true? It probably has, but I didn't recall that. I feel like it's not a good trade, and I don't think the elf magicians are actually better than human magicians. I don't really care about this either. Like, do we have any unrest? No. Oracle lets you see far. That's not Oracle. That's what am I talking about? Oracles. You guys can't even build oracles, can you? Animus Guild, I thought added range, but it doesn't. It adds a lot of food, though. More food is a good thing. We are trying to feed a big army now because we've got a lot of units in towns at this point, so do that. Have these guys built their road? Congratulations. All right, we'll build a road over here, too. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong people. I fucked up. God damn it. Do they have any unrest now? No. That's interesting. Because I got enough buildings where that's not necessary. You guys go back home next turn, okay? Okay, so... Oh, I took... What? What are you... Huh? Go back. Oh, what the fuck? What am I doing? I didn't mean to do this. Oh, okay. 2 stone giants. Stone giants are a problem. This is interesting. No, Behemoth. Hadn't seen one of those. This is what it normally looks like in the Myrran plane. Yeah, you're supposed to be in there. I messed up. I'm sorry. I messed up. Right. So they're down to 25. What? Oh, didn't I rush build another one? What the fuck's going on here? Guess that... Oh, this is still the same turn. No big deal. Drasselair, the name you would not have seen in the original. Okay. So I'm going to go over here, check this out. But let's check this out first. Yeah, just keep building. 20% unrest is a bit much. Build one more for sure, then we'll see about another one. You can do that. Cat is pawing my TV, which you'll love to see. Granary Library. This town's still in early days, honestly. And that should do it. Well, oh no, I tried to right-click this thing away, and these guys were selected. Bummer. Go back home. Does this town have any unrest? I bet it does. Yeah, 20%. I wasted a little bit of production there, but it's not my fault. I think it is. Got Mindstorm. Probably just want to learn Banish next. Yeah, get in there, fellas. I don't think racers are. Haste is another very good spell. But I think I will do Banish. Awareness. Awareness is nice. Lets you see all of the cities. Don't do that right now, though. We'll do Banish. Orc Spearman's living his best life. They have a cathedral. That's nice. And this is where they've got a bunch of people producing because they produce food so well. When I need more food, it's going to be on them. They're going to produce more. I will build the city walls before calling it quits on this town. No Sawmill, no Foresters Guild, though. That's sad. But we'll do trade goods after this. And then I'm not going to build a Fighters Guild. You know, that is their best military building. Okay. And we do want to look at this. What do you got? Another dead simple one. I think I'll just let this one go. Let this familiar do the work. I don't think you need any magic, right? Right. Did they actually hurt him? Come on. Nothing special. I got a little bit of mana, a little bit of gold. About all you can really expect from that. It's not a high priority target, to tell you the truth. You guys are supposed to be going home, right? Go home. Sorry about that. Didn't even really mean to send you out. And did these guys go home? No. You go home too. You're not needed for unrest reason. But it's just where you belong. So I will return my main army. Oh, look at this shit. I will return my main army to... This is my last turn. This is about 40 minutes, so I probably should have stopped before this. Still 7 turns until we summon a guy, which, dang it, I'm really looking forward to that, not going to lie. East Mud has built its... What? It can build a shrine. Takes 12 turns, but I think it's worth it. I could buy it, obviously. You know what? Let's not be stupid. Just buy it. And then we'll build a granary, a library, a smithy. They at least, yeah, they got a barracks, I suppose. Granary built here. Okay, they're on to some real things here. Everything's expensive now. Do I need a second city that can build paladins? That's the question. I definitely want to build the Shipwright Guild, though. It's time to work towards the Merchants Guild, I think. I could build a Parthenon also. I'm not 100% sure this is the right way to go. Once you do these expensive buildings, there's some choices. They've got more units. They've only got 1 unrest, which is good. Can't build a shrine, though. They need a builder's hall to do that, right? Yeah, let's put this first, and we'll probably build a shrine, buy them a shrine. I'm not gonna. This 4 turns is fine. I'm okay with that. City walls, you're done, right? I can't do anything else with this city. The city just doesn't have the juice. It's up over 9,000. Congratulations on that. But getting up to 13,000 at 60 per turn, it's just, I don't consider it to be viable. All of these buildings are too expensive. I like them. I'd like to have them, but I don't think your city's population can support them, so you're done. And I've built my Magician's Tower, so I think you know what that means. I will build this, actually. I'm not going to build my Magicians yet. I'll build this Animus Guild for the food bonus, because I think I need that. And I should build city walls by being responsible, but just taunting me with this Merchants Guild. But yeah, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need to keep building some units, including those Magicians that I promise I will build. Okay, I think we are returning to our original plane. It's going to take me a couple turns to get here. 3? If I go here, would it still be 3? I believe so. So I'm going to go here so I can unlock 1 little Fog of War tile. You guys are supposed to be guarding. There we go. And that'll be the video. So another productive one. We did see 1 terrifying nature node that I'm going to need a lot to defeat that. That's a tough one. What you need is basically a bunch of units with missile immunity and ranged attacks. It's not easy. Behemoths are jerks, that's for sure. Anyway, a productive little episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We're at turn 167. Still a long way to go. As you can see, I've got a very small piece of the map here. I have now gone to the Myrran Plain, which is sweet. It's over here, and it's very orange. Definitely looks a lot different than it did. I'm interested in this choice of orange. I got 2 towns there, which is pretty sweet. They're both trying to grow, but they got a lot of unrest. We're dealing with it already, right? This is tundra up here, so it's into the continents, obviously on the northern edge here. There might be more towns. I should probably just take a quick peek over here. I shouldn't leave yet, huh? Made a mistake in crossing this river. I don't know where this town... I'm going to take 1 more town before we go back. It's easy to get distracted when there's a bunch of independent towns that need to be subjugated, in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you later. Bye.